How are we all doing? G'day, g'day. Thank you very much for joining us. It is a lovely, lovely rail fanning day today, isn't it? If you're a fan of trains, if you're a fan of ScotRail, Scottish trains, UK trains in general, if you're a fan of rail altogether, if you're looking forward to today's July roadmap, yeah, welcome aboard. How are we all doing? Sorry about the delay, folks. I had to finish off the download for the new update, and also I had to fix up some issues with the scaling for my OBS studio. Yeah, it was all out of whack. It was showing the black lines on each side, and I was like, because I'm on an ultra wide screen monitor now, it's just crazy to set up. So I haven't had much time to do much because I'm looking after my daughter through the school holidays, and I've only had a decent, or I haven't really had a decent time in the studio at all tonight because I've just been so busy with other stuff. Anyway, how are we all doing? Thank you very much. Chad, welcome aboard. Thank you for joining us. Chris, if you're there, g'day, mate. And all my other regulars, and if you're new to our YouTube channel, welcome aboard to the channel. If you're a returning customer, welcome back to the station. Do note today's live stream of Choo Choo Tuesdays is going to be 2 live streams. So we've just posted just before we've gone live tonight a second live stream. So we're going to be we're not going to be doing 2 hours of Train Sim Classic as planned. We're now only going to do around 90 minutes of it, and then we're going to have a little tiny break, maybe about 5-10 minute break, and then we'll come to you live with part 2 of Choo Choo Tuesdays with our Cav Kart remastered special. So we're going to be heading on to the Cav Kart. I have deleted the enhancement mod for the Cav Kart Circle Line because I do note that that will cause confliction and crashing to the desktop. So if you do have that one, do note delete that mod because it will cause confliction. I haven't deleted the Class 385 sound mod because I don't think that will cause any confliction. So yeah, and I don't think, do I have a 314 EMU sound mod? I don't think I do. But yeah, I did have a enhancement mod for Cav Kart Circle Line, and I know straight away that'll just cause confliction and crashes to the desktop. So just a little pointer out for you guys out there. Don't rush to the Dovetail forums and say, oh, I'm having a crash to the desktop because, so-and-so, and then somebody will turn around easily and say, oh, have you got mods installed? Unless you're on a console. But anyway, that's what the forums are there for. There'll probably be an area there where you can report your issues and that anyway. Me, don't have to worry about that anymore. I've been banned from it. My IP address has been banned from the forums, and I don't really give a shit about the forums anymore because they're just all dribble shit in there anyway. Anyway, here we go. We're ready to rock and roll. Yes, all right. So let's get into it. All right. Why is it doing that? Main menu. Oh. Don't know why my profile come. What the hell? What's going on? Drive. Okay, that's weird. Right, let's start it off. What's going on? I'm having a lot of lag on here. I'm gonna have to delete. I'm gonna have to stop the game and reset, folks. Unfortunately, I'll be back in a couple of minutes, so I do apologize. We've still got some technical difficulties. All right, loading back into the game now. It's asking me to log in, so I don't even have my password. That's a problem. All right, let me see if I can log in. Sorry, folks. I'll be back with very shortly. Unfortunately, we're having some major issues, folks. I'm going to have to just skip out of the... Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I'm having some major fallbacks here tonight. Okay. London King's Cross to Peterborough. I'm going to do it fast, of course. All right. We're good to go. We're good to go. All right. My apologies for the delay. We should be right now. So here we go now with some East Coast Mainline London to London. It's the South section, and we're going to do it on a nice sunny day. Do enjoy. Here we go. Yeah, I apologise for the delay. There you go. 30% off the Western Maryland H9 class. The Bullington North U25 is on 50% off, and the Amtrak AEM 7 is 20% off, and the Southern Retro Pack there is also 50% off. Some of the sales, there is routes from the USA, UK, Japan, China, the fantastic Turkish route also on sale, and much more on sale for Train 7 Classic. Do I have the money to get on this sale? No, unfortunately. All right, enjoy the ride. Here we go with our first trip for tonight. Sorry for the massive delay there. I just, yeah, it's what happens when I don't have time in the studio. I just don't have time to sort out problems. And yeah, my daughter's coming first before anything at the moment, so I do understand that. Well, she comes first anyway, no matter what. But yeah, you know what I mean? Valvoline. There's the HST there. So do note the download for Cavcar Circle Line has been done, added now, folks. So yeah, there is the update is in. All right. It sort of reminds me of a Class 718 actually, with the nose at the front on this one, even though this is a diesel. James Eric Harriet something like that. Those lights on, that's what we do need. Yeah, I'm going lovely, Chris. I went and took my daughter to the movies today. We went and seen Minions 4, Despicable Me 4, sorry. It's quite hilarious. But yeah, I'll have to probably agree with some people actually. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was as good as it was meant to be. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. I just thought the ending was a bit plain. Thought it should have been more. I think the Guru one was the last one when he was younger and stuff was actually probably a bit better than this one. So yeah, there were some funny parts in it. Don't get me wrong. There were some really funny parts in it. But yeah, no, I'll just. It was for my daughter anyway, so yeah, no, it was, you know, alright. But, is it the best Minions movie they've done? No. Really looking forward to the Brad Pitt Formula 1 movie next year. That's going to be pretty good. So do know, folks, if you are just joining us, the Car Circle Line Remastered update has come in for the PC players. So console players should receive that update. If you haven't received the update yet, do give it 24 hours before you contact Dovetail Support if you do not receive the update. Unless you haven't been able to get to your console, just like Chad there, he's on holidays. Yep, the holidays have begun. Holidays have begun. I was out and about today. There's Emirates Stadium, home to Arsenal FC, ladies and gentlemen. It's sort of a long route, Chris. Yeah. No, this is East Coast Main Line. This is the start of the East Coast Main Line, Chris. So, yeah, that where we started is the start of the East Coast Main Line and goes all the way to Edible Waverley, which is in Trainsim World. You can see it here in Trainsim Classic. Yeah, Edible Waverley is used for Fired Circle and the ScotRail Express. Is it ScotRail Express? Yeah, ScotRail Express. So this is the section of the route that we all thought that would be the one that was coming to Trainsim World. So this is East Coast Main Line South. This is the one that everybody really wants to see in TSW. And can I rule it out? Can we rule it out? No. I say it will happen eventually, but we just need to. I think Dovetail's waiting for it. Time frame for where I think optimization and stuff would be better. Yeah, okay. Can we laugh about that? Because seriously, is it ever going to happen? Like, is it ever going to be betterly optimized and better frame rated and, you know, all this stuff? Probably lean towards no, but yeah. I'm hoping that it won't be, you know, another situation where the players will be experiencing, you know, the issues that Brighton Main Line, for instance, suffered with. That being a classic example for a route with many stations. This sounds a bit annoying, though. Sounds like a TV program. Oh, Young Lions TV, there you go. There's the Pick and Sen or IKEA. You could say it's IKEA as well with the colouring. Tunnels along here anyway. There'll be some longer ones than the one we just went through. Yeah, so I'll change the descriptions, details after the stream. I just didn't have enough time to sort it all out. I just had to quickly post up part 2 with Car Circle Live. So do note, we are going to be doing 2 parts of this week's Choo Choo Tuesdays. Part 2 is on just after this live stream's ending. And we'll be bringing to you Car Remastered for the first time. So the original plan was for it for tomorrow with midweek World of Trains. Yeah, we'll go to Car tomorrow, but we'll also do some other stuff as well. Do note the Class 380 for the Car Circle Line doesn't release until the end of the week. It will be releasing Friday, our time here in Australia. I won't be here on the weekend, so I'll be bringing to you the gameplay for the Class 380 for the first time on our special Sunday night edition of All Aboard Live. And don't forget, next Wednesday we are not live, as it is, well, we might not be live, we might be live. I might actually go live next Wednesday, but probably early, actually, no, it won't be. We won't be live next Wednesday, folks, with midweek World Trains due to the Rugby League State of Origin decider. So yeah, I don't expect too much on the roadmap to be added today, folks. I would like, me personally, I would like to see another Austrian route added to the roadmap, but obviously they'll come under the you know, the longer period bracket. I think it probably makes sense to. Probably makes sense to go Oh, by the way, Chad, I got some good news for you. If you want to do some rail fanning in the night time around 10 p.m. There's a thing on Facebook saying that there's a special freight train that's coming into Sydney next week. Yeah, it's a real special one coming into Sydney, apparently, and they're going to be at night time. They did get the locations on Facebook today. There's a post up on Facebook on the New South Wales trains page there. I didn't read the article fully, but I seen the photo of the train. I thought, it had the Aussie Rail logo colouring on it. I thought, yeah, in for that. So I'm going to try to get out for it. But yeah, I was thinking the timing though. I'm thinking 10 o'clock at night. Doesn't give me much time to really get back. Yeah. I'm up and down about going to it or not. Sort of off the beaten track for me. Yeah, yep. I was trying to get that information and I'll throw it up on our Discord and just got to get some time to actually get the details up on there. I'll see what I can do after the streams tonight and see if I can grab that detail that I've seen and be able to post up some time. They have actually got some time frames when it's supposed to be going through to certain parts of the routes and stuff. It's the old orange, the freight, like the electric diesel is the old City Rail logo is white with the orange, with like the orangey red colouring. So, speaking of freight, folks, I've seen the Southern short rail one go through Blacktown this afternoon around 3 p.m. It had about 40 containers of coal, 40 cars of coal. Yeah, Southern short one went through again. That's the yellow and green one, or the SSR for short. Didn't capture it because I was at the bus stop at the time, taking my daughter back home. That's another thing I'm worried, you know, probably lean towards I won't be going out for it next week. So this is school holidays and I'm looking after my daughter and by the time I get back to the city it's going to be really late. I'm going to have another night with bugger all sleep. I've already had a couple of those this week. I'm pretty damn tired. But yeah, I'm still going. No, I thought I'd give you the heads up on that anyway, Jack, because I know you've been travelling about doing stuff, so I thought I'd pass that information on. When I seen it today, I thought, what are you straight away? I thought, I thought it was being a nighttime one too. I thought that was cool. I haven't done any video footage on any nighttime stuff. I did do one when I was doing Vivid. That was in the tunnels still, so. Oh, and I did the techno track, of course. I was on the techno train. I actually had the privilege to be in the bottom area where all the guards and that were for the techno train. Going to some areas that were off limits for the other. But yeah, the people, the staff who were on there, they were quite, they were respectful and stuff, and I said to them, you know, cut over them with music anyway, because the music is obviously played on the... This is the thing, this is what I don't understand, yeah? You're allowed to put music through your short videos and stuff, or on YouTube, but when it comes to the music that's being played at the venue, you're not allowed to, it says it's copyright, but yet you're allowed to put in, like, say for instance, locos or something like that in the background of your video. I just don't understand it, like, it's awful. Yeah, because I had that happen earlier in the year when I was at the Royal Easter Show, and I did a full video of the fireworks display, and I was going to break that down into sections on the YouTube channel. Yeah, for some reason I was getting copyright issues with the music being played at the actual place. It was Bjork, I think they were playing Bjork, and I said it was copyright. I was like, hey, copyright when I'm allowed to actually put, like, say for instance, I want to keep up Bjork in actually as a song for the video, and you don't get any issue. What's the difference? I can't help the venue actually playing it, you know, I'm only there just trying to show people a fantastic fireworks display, you know. And yeah, I'd say this year's Royal Easter Show one was quite good actually. It was my daughter's first ever fireworks display at the age of 10. My first one. Baby. Back in the days, you used to have a great backpack fireworks at your local shop and launch it off the side of your chair. That's how we used to do it. We used to launch the fireworks off the side of the chair. Unless they're on canister shells. Both the canister shells or I'd say one of the funniest things I've done with a firework before is launch one of the canister shells out of a golf course golf hole. Come back the next morning and the golf hole's blown up. That's some of the crazy things that I did when I was younger with my mates. I was fortunate, you know, I lived right up the back of a golf course back those days. So I used to go over there in the summertime and sell the golf balls. Actually, I used to flush out the golf balls out of the dams and out of the water holes and that. And sell the golf balls, and we used to make a fair bit of money throughout the summer actually. It was quite good. So yeah, I purchased this loco last week, and I gave you a little sneaky at the end of last week's Choo Choo Tuesdays. And yeah, I had the... we didn't have enough time to do a full length one because I know how long this can be. So I thought I'll save it for this week and bring you the Class 180 this week. I like the colour scheme on this. I reckon it's really, really cool. Just the Grand Central logo itself is very, very cool. I would not be disappointed if they run this logo to Trenton Board. I'll be like jumping for joy. I'll be like, oh wow, this is awesome. Obviously they would have to get it right. Don't want to hear that buzzing TV sound. It sounds like it definitely sounds like an old TV. If you're as old as me, you'll know what I'm talking about. These kids these days will be like, huh? What are you talking about? Yeah, with the TVs back in the day as well, big square boxes. Very, very heavy. Yeah, very, very heavy. Furniture removalist guys wouldn't have liked that, I'll tell you right now, but they had to do it. to one of the big stations here. Actually, we're going to be going past it. We're non-stop to Peterborough. By the way, folks, I've finally, because I know the cab car was getting updated, I've actually disabled God mode on Train Sim World as well, because I had a feeling it might have caused some confliction as well with God mode, so I can only assume God mode will get updated because of the new logo and the remastered route. So I thought it made sense to actually disable it, get rid of it for now. So that's what I've done. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing this actually. Yeah, I think if they eventually do the south section, or I'm not sure if it actually goes further. I'm not. That's what I've got to get into. Like look into. It doesn't go through the Doncaster section, like the Peterborough, the Doncaster section that's in Train Sim World already. And if it does, then yeah, I wouldn't mind wanting this as a loco add-on. If they get it right, with obviously right sounding and yeah, all that. Then yeah, I'll be all for it. It's got power cords on the table, and it's got some checkers and some. I remember what that game is. I know it starts with B. Chess. By the time you make your first move, you'll be already glass walking. Yeah, that's it. What? I'm trying to get the right credit. Definitely like a HST. This logo, I'll tell you that much. We're cracking up 120 already. So around 9:45 PM local time, we're going to be live with the Cavcar Circle Line remastered. So do note today's Choo Choo Tuesdays is a 2-part live stream. Wasn't planned like that, but it's when I got the update come through at 7, just after 7 PM, I was like, yep, we're in. Detailed inside, I have to say that much. When I seen how highly detailed it was, I thought it was art. sort of gives you an example of what you can actually do in TSW. I know I can't even touch these on here in Train Sim Classic, but I know for a fact that's DRA, that's AWS, and DSD. All those will be able to unlock in TSW. So you'll be able to go 1 to AWS, DRA, brake, DSG, DRA and AWS. Those three will definitely be. Vigilance will be another one, so you'll be able to unlock that. Don't know what ATP will be, but that could be a system as well. TCA. So yeah, there'll be a few options there. I say this everything comes tracks and TPWS and like AWS and DSD and DRA. They'll definitely be on. Yeah, back end one, that's right, back end one. 220 is the maximum speed on this logo. Is there a maximum speed? There it is. Oh, 125. There you go, so that is the maximum speed is 125. So it has got the HST maximum speed limit. This might be actually this might have been a train that actually could have replaced the HST. But it obviously hasn't, because we've got the classic 800s, 801s, 802s. Did unlock the trophy just then, I'm not sure what it was. We've got up to that 125 miles. Yeah, the updates come in. All right, let's give you the update notes, by the way. Oh, the USA core updates come in too. So the third part of they'll be right, because they make sure they do it before the roadmap. Yep. All right. So the summer core updates are all complete. So that means that'll be the final core updates. The final major core updates for the first 12 months of Train Sim World 4. The next major core update will be in September with Train Sim World 4 Season 2. I know a lot of you guys are thinking Train Sim World 5, and I know a lot of you are not. And I'm with the majority of the obvious, saying, well, go and have a look at the London Overground, check the billboards, and then come back to me and say, yeah, you're right all along. It is Season 2. after last year's backlash, especially at the launch of Train Sim 4, how we had to convert everything back over again for the second bloody year in a row. And it was an absolute bad schmozzle. I'm gonna use the schmozzle term from Serge from Beverly Hills Club, but it was a schmozzle, and it was just absolutely terrible. How we, all the old routes didn't get transferred over, and it was taking hours upon hours, days for some, to wait for all their content to come back. So yeah, it's definitely. I think I'd definitely say they didn't want to have that happen again. They could have something bigger cooking up the sleeves. I know a lot of people are thinking, oh, it's Train Sim 5, so we're at 5, it makes sense. But that, I don't think it will be the case. But we'll find out in 2025. I think it also makes sense to go 2025 with it. Being a massive gaming year, as you know, it's going to be huge. We've got some big movies coming out, some big games coming out. Obviously, we know the biggest one of them all coming out. Pardon me. I've done this section of the East Coast Main Line a few times over, and it has been a little bit though since we have done. Speed limit's dropping down to 120 miles per hour here shortly. So we are approaching the 120. Come up on the side here somewhere. W logo before it, so that's a warning. 120 there. It's not four lanes all the way, by the way. Four lanes. Four tracks along the whole way. It does go down to 2, I think, if I remember rightly. Part down here further as we approach Peterborough. Two going one way and 2 going the opposite way. 2 going towards London and 2 going towards Edinburgh, Doncaster, Newcastle, York, just to name a few places that goes. The old Grand Theft Auto right there. Oh, that's the sky. That didn't go to plan. Oh man. Yeah, it's all creeping up with me now. I'm only on part 1 still and I'm yawning. Damn, why? This is what happens when I get bugger all sleep and I'm waking up way earlier than what I normally am. Usually if I stay up late, at night, I go and sleep. I wake up the next day and it's 11 a.m. averaging around 11 a.m. 12 p.m. and I'll do it all over again. But yeah, the school holidays crept up on me so quickly this year. Like the July ones, I was just like, yeah, just really can't believe how fast this year is actually gone. We're in the 7th month already. God, I still remember what happened at Christmas. Like it was like yesterday still. It's just so quick. I don't know, when I've seen the older I'm getting, the quicker the years are going by. I just seem to be like that. Oh yeah, no, when I was working in the factory, days would just drag on forever. There were some days where you just enjoy yourself and enjoying yourself, and this was exactly a lot of days. They would one thing I'll tell is when they're in the job, never look at the clock because that makes your day go so much longer. Never look at the clock. Yeah, there was a whole bunch of I hope you're liking the camera angle for here, folks, at the moment. So if you are just joining us, this is part 1 of 2 of this week's Choo Choo Tuesdays. This is episode 173, and we will be doing a part 2 of episode 173 later on with Train Sim World, because the CavCart remastered update, and the US content has been updated as well, apparently. God knows if it's helped. I actually gotta maybe now have to delete some of the US mods that I've got now because this could be conflicting whatever they've done there. Anyway, let's have a look at it. I'm at the forums now on the mobile phone. Today, this is from Dovetail Jan, And he says, good morning, everybody. Today we have a large core update for Trains and War for All that focuses on key improvements for the US content and that have been flagged by our team and raised by the community feedback. Yeah, probably some of the outstanding stuff that has been sitting there for so damn long that they're, not going to touch it because it's probably too hard for them. Anyway, also the Cape Car Remastered has been updated ahead of the Class 380's release on Thursday, and obviously this was something in the pipeline anyway. So yeah. That's happened. Do allow 24 hours for the update to come through before submitting a ticket to us. So yep, that was what I said earlier. I pretty much know the drill by now. Gotta move the game I don't have to be a bus or anything to prove shit. Right, US core update. I will get to that very shortly. I just have to slow down here to 105. Actually approaching Peterborough very quickly. So the US core update, this is a general core, details. So, the Long Island Railroad version 2 has had some updates. General core for the US content. Fix basic timetable route map markers for scenario triggers and additional external timetables. Fix crash caused by missing formation entries. Corrected various data asset names and added previous missing trains to the formation designer. Long Island Railroad version 2. The Long Island Railroad commuter, as it's known as, they fixed missing sounds for the electrical cabinets, fixed glowing signals at the New York Penn tunnels. Hey! They fixed the glowing pier at the East New York Tunnel. They fixed the they fixed the signage at the Woodside, not reflecting PSI displays. They fixed player being able to go out of bounds at New York Penn. Are you serious? I didn't even know that. I know of one though, and it was on our launch stream for the commuter. Fixed aspect display issues for several stations. Added 2 PSI boards to the Nose Strand Avenue. Canterbury, whatever that is. Added missing collections to the Canterbury meshes. Granted several floating assets and 1 collectible. Repositioned several assets clipping into the geometry. Resolved the improper signal progression for several stations. Okay. Changed track letters to numbers at Forest Hills. Okay. Remove the rendered charge brakes pop up during the Hydro City scenario, as well as the ATS and access training. Optimize the states and sounds of the bagel standing collectibles. Okay. The M7, the LIRR M7 has received an update. Fixed camera collision issue when leaning out of the windows. Fixed blurred textures on... okay. Fix the blurred textures on both A and B cars in the livery editor. Added the logic to start and end of service for AI trains to set wipers accordingly to correct current weather. Added missing assets related to third rail sparks. Approved the rail driving dead zones. That's the rail driver if you use rail driver. Emergency position and switch from coast to minimum brake position when made further and smaller improvements. Okay, let's concentrate now on getting into the rest of the trip here today. How you going, buddy? Welcome aboard, XBG Coupe. miles out of Peterborough now. We're on the East Coast Main Line and we're on the south section. And we're rolling with the Grand Central Class 180. Check out this beast. And like I explained earlier, we've got a very special freight train coming into Sydney next week, and the details are provided at one of the Facebook pages. And yeah, it was at night time. I'm like, school holidays, I can't do it. And I've just spud. I've just had a spud. That'll be right. I can't even get out of it. One thing that shits me about Train Sim Classic is you don't hear the buzzers out when you're heading the camera outside. Okay, M9 fixes. Fixed camera collision issue when leaning out of the window, so there was an issue with that too. Fixed the drive 100 miles ministry challenge not completing. Added missing assets to related third rail sparks. Added logistic to start and end the service AI, so that's the same as that. The wiper switch has also been approved. So the M9's received the same issue fixes as the M7. The M3 also has received that. Sherman Hill has received some fixed localization errors. Cajon Pass has received some BNSF SD40/2 adjust driver camera height. Fixed several localized rail driver controls and made further smaller improvements. The BNSF ES44CF has received several localized rail driver improvements. The New York, okay, so the Northeast Corridor, New York Trenton has received a fixed service. They have fixed the service 3849 Sunnyside Yard to New York Penn, immediately derailing upon sprawling. So that's been fixed apparently. They have fixed several major minor issues with the AI. Yeah, we're not talking trucks. Sorry, buddy, on this stream. Yeah, but I did. Just a quick note on that one. I did see. I did go to the forums overnight. I was in there around 1 a.m. last night. So yeah, I did see that you've downloaded one of my packs. Do note that pack is going to be updated soon, and because I'm updating all the packs to the new naming. So my SWR packs are now, paint job packs are going to be Freighter T-liner paint job packs. Alright, they had fixed the cricket sounds, corrected the spelling error for railway. The ALP46 AI will now shut down the cab correctly at the end of service. Increase emanated speed for several controls, adjusted the behaviour of the marker lights and the headlights for AI. Fixed the AUD not turning on when setting up from the rear cab. The ACS64 AI service will now shut down correctly, so that's been fixed, and they fixed the passenger playing alert sound. Oh! Hey, yes, that's been a bloody long-standing issue, and they also did that issue, they fixed that issue for the M-Fleet cab car. Yeah, the download came in just after 7 PM on PC. I'm going to be going live with CavCard in around about half an hour. We've got one more trip coming up here on here, folks, so don't go anywhere. So anyway, okay, there's been a lot of improvements to the Cathcart Circle line. Obviously, the obvious ones are the Skybox, Todd 4. Improved the sounds along the whole entire. Okay, here we are at Peterborough. Train some more players will know where we are. Obviously, it does look different here on Train Sim Classic. Do note this is set in an older era though. Okay, well done. And it says it's completed this time too. Right. You know one thing, I have to actually talk about trucks just for a split second, folks. I just have to talk about trucks. Earlier today, not far from my house, I was walking up the road and guess what I seen on the side of the road parked? The Mack Superliner that I captured at Wentworthville a few weeks ago. That got me the most views out of any video I've ever done on my YouTube channel. Over 48,000 views on this short video of the Mack Superliner. It had it with its trailer though, but today it was parked on the side of the road. The truck itself, just the truck. I could not believe myself. I'm right up next to this thing now. It was just amazing. So I captured a video of it. I posted it on the YouTube channel. It's on our shorts area as I speak to you guys right now. Highly recommended to check it. I got right up against this thing. It's just a beast, absolute beast of a truck. And yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Mack trucks these days. I used to be a big Mack truck fan when I was a kid. More than Kenworth, to be honest, because the Mack trucks back in the days, they had balls. And when Anthem took them over, they just went to shit. So yeah, but the Mack Superliner, this truck is hands down a beast. So it's got the gold. It had the gold logo on the front of it. Had the gold bulldog on it as well. So yeah, it's really cool. So yeah, check it out. It's amazing video, and obviously our 48,000 plus view video is still there on our shorts area. And yeah. Anyway, let's continue with our coverage here tonight as we continue bringing you some great rail action. So let's have a look at the locos and see what we can actually do now. All right. Speaking of Class 800s. We don't want to do another one of those. No, don't be sorry. I'm just being a bit of a douchebag myself, so just disregard what I said because we are talking trucks. All right. Let's take a 612. Right, I'm not sure how far this is going to go, but anyway, we'll just get in there and do it. Right, don't forget the summer sale is finishing up on the 11th, so that is a few more days to go. So this is the final week of the Steam summer sale. You can save some good prices for stuff for Train Sim Classic. And don't forget Train Sim World content is on sale. Not everything from Train Sim Classic is on sale. I'm not sure about Train Sim World. I pretty much own every damn piece of DLC for Train Sim World, but there is a couple that are missing, but they're not the major ones. And obviously there was a couple of them taken away. Original Northeast Corridor, obviously the S1000 Amtrak was originally taken away from us as well, which is technically the DC 15 switcher anyway. It's the same thing actually, the 15 switcher. There's one of our recent winners back there. And yeah, that was on the week that I actually was in the contest as well. And I pretty much said there and then that typical, it's rigged like always. If I could find the files where these were kept in the system, I would get rid of them. Put my own photos in there. ETTG. It is a nice photo though, I have to say. Stevens Pass is one route I do not own actually. 5.8 kilometers. No. I'm going to do longer than that. I'm going to do longer than that. Oh, you're a Steam Rail fan? Okay. Yeah, not a big fan of Steam trains, to be brutally honest. I'm more for the commuter stuff. I stumbled across an absolutely fantastic video on YouTube. Was it YouTube or Facebook? Yeah, no, come up on YouTube earlier this evening. I don't know how the hell this is remastered, but seriously, it's a very good quality. It shows all the classic old red rattlers and all the old rail system here in Sydney, the PSI, the announcement system. Because back when I was a kid, the announcement system was done by a guy, and I remember it. He used to go, "A train on platform," real deep voice. And I remember the old passenger information system where it would tell you where the train's going to. In the CBD, in the tunnels, they had this big massive like screen thing, and every station that it would stop at was lit up by a yellow bright light bulb. It was so cool. And yeah, in this video it shows it, and I'm like, holy crap! It just brought back my childhood. It showed the red rattlers, how they had the two level red rattler combined with the one level red rattler, and I'm like, holy crap! And they actually showed the footage of the red rattler actually taking off from museum train station in the city, and it actually has the sound that I remember, and I'm like, holy crap! When I heard it, I burst out with tears almost. I'm like, man, this is just too good to be true. I've actually stumbled across this amazing footage. So when I do actually get back on and finish watching the rest of it later on this evening, I'm actually going to grab the link and throw it on the Discord. It's highly recommended to check out. It's about a half an hour video actually. Okay, so the route that we're on here is a German one, and this is actually being built by Aerosoft, this route. So it's a third-party company. But it is an absolute gem of a route. Frame rate is great. Oh, they got him down in the Adelaide Rail Museum. Yeah, yep. I think the next time we got one here in Sydney, I think it's around the NRL Grand Final weekend. Because yeah, they had it on the NRL Grand Final weekend last year, and like I couldn't go. I was planning to go on the Saturday, just down there to see all the trains and that. They had the steam locos and everything down there as well at Sydney Terminal, Central Railway Station. But the reason why I didn't go is because, yeah, it was, I think it was almost 40 Celsius on the Saturday and the Sunday were both almost 40 degrees. So it was stinking hot. And it was also the grand final weekend, and me and my mates are, yeah, we're all Brisbane Broncos supporters. And we had tickets for the grand final for a fair few months. Because, yeah, we were very confident that the Broncos were going to make the grand final last year, and they ended up obviously making it. And yeah, the last 20 minutes was hell on earth, but it was a great experience. Like I've now been to 3 grand finals. It was my mate's first grand finals, except for my best mate Joe. His brother brings the grand final for the first time though, but. The last time that I took Joe, that was with Joe at a grand final, my good mate Joey. He was young. He was only young. Well, yeah, the last time I took him to the grand final was my first grand final I went to in 2006 when the Broncos pumped Melbourne off the park, and even though we know now that was when Melbourne were cheating, the salary cap. So, yeah, it was lots of fun. But yeah, that weekend was they had a few rail tours going on, and yeah, I was going to go in there, and then when I've seen the weather forecast, I'm like, nah. So yeah, I was going to do the Saturday. I know it was on Sunday as well, but yeah, just obvious reasons I couldn't go in there on the Sunday. So yeah, I'm pretty confident that the Broncos won't make the finals, let alone the grand final this year. So they might sneak into the finals, but the grand final is definitely off the question. That's not going to happen. So yeah. I most likely be planning to go in there this time around. Hopefully the weather won't be as bad as it was for last year's event. And it's not only just the trains they're doing, it's like a big transport festival. And they do the old buses as well, and it's just it's a really, really cool event. I think they do some of the old trams as well, if I remember. I'm not 100% certain. Town that one city I've always wanted to visit actually is Adelaide. The mother of my kid actually has her brother living down there. He works for Hume Doors down there. He's actually a big head head manager, like he's up very high up in the business down there at Hume Doors. So yeah. Definitely would have accommodation if I went to Adelaide. I would probably only want to go down there and, you know, not only just to, you know, discover a part of Australia that I haven't been before, but obviously do some truck spotting and some rail fanning, of course. and go and watch a game of cricket. And I think the game of cricket that I probably would want to see would be the Ashes, of course. That's the only really decent Test cricket that I do like to watch is the Ashes, and obviously the only other one that I do like to watch is the day-night Test matches. And I mainly only watch them when they head into the night time and have the night session. Perth Scorpions. Yeah, I'm a Scorpions fan. The Night Riders. Yeah, I've always supported the Night Riders and same with Scorpions. Yeah, Adelaide Strikers. They won it was it 3-4 years ago now, they won. Might be a little bit later on the live stream, folks, but yeah, we're not gonna stop this live stream, and just because the 9:45 mark comes up, we're gonna continue this one until we finish it, and then we'll finish up, and then we'll come back about 5-10 minutes after the end of this live stream and do our part 2, and bring you the Cav Kart Circle Line remastered for the first time in Train Sim World 4 as we continue the 137th edition of Choo Choo Tuesdays. Yeah, did you ever look at that new video that I posted up the trucks earlier this week? I done the Western Star 4800. Oh yeah, you know, yeah. Oh, it certainly would be lots of fun. I bet you. I wouldn't be passing up on that. That would be an awesome experience. Yeah, thanks for sharing that loco too. The one that's got the world record as well up on the Discord. That was yeah, that was really cool. I need to dig in deeper on that actually and have a look at it and see if I can grab a video on that one. I just need to get the time. I've just got no time at the moment. I'll be away on the weekend, so I'm going to have plenty of time over the weekend. So while I'm away, I'll take a photo of the link and everything, and I'll get it up on the Discord to find something useful. But yeah, this video I come across this afternoon. I was like, wow, it's blew me away. I haven't watched all of it yet. And the funny thing is, they're only showing Red Rattlers as well. I'm like, holy crap, yeah, it's all Red Rattlers. I remember 9 times out of 10 that if I didn't get a Red Rattler, I would chuck a dummy smack. I absolutely loved Red Rattler, rolling in the Red Rattler. Wasn't one off. Yeah. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah. Nah, that would probably be because of the rules and regulations thing and all that. Yeah, it's understandable. That's why I said to the guys when I went on this special ride, it had the Vivid Festival here in Sydney, and I went on the techno train, and it was a train with all lights inside of it and music, techno music. It was done by Paul Mack, and me and my sister, we know Paul Mack very well because, you know, my sister and myself, you know, we right into the dance music, you know, scene and all that. We know Paul Mack off by heart, which obviously back in the days, my sister and also my brother-in-law used to see Paul Mack around the city all the time because my sister lives around the city, and so did my late great brother-in-law, obviously he's passed now. He used to always bump into Paul Mack. So I knew who he was. And when I seen this techno train come up and I seen it was presented by Paul Mack, I went, oh wow, this is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, that was done by the old K-sets actually. The old K-sets are only just retired train sets, but they use them for special events and stuff. Oh yeah, did you? Oh okay, yeah. Yeah, it's a BHP train, eh? Or blue scope steel these days. It actually might be BHP again. I forgot this one's a damn. Oh no, don't do the image. That's a fancy looking McDonald's logo. I notice it does a bit of glitching here and there, sort of like a shadow type thing, but it's not as bad as what it is in Tracer. I'm hoping that I got the right settings on TSW tonight actually, because I've gone and changed the engine settings again as well. I think I know what it was. I was having a look at some of the lines, and there was some lines with blur written in them, and I'm thinking, oh, this is what's causing the blur. So I'm hoping that I've fixed it up again. Yeah, I appreciate that being added on there. So that's good, because I'm definitely going to click on that. Most likely lean towards maybe I'll get a little tiny quick later on tonight, just before I crash out. Yeah, if there was one German route that you would want to get, this would definitely be the one. I would definitely highly recommend for why the sale's on. This loco actually belongs to another route though. So this is the first time I've actually taken the 612 diesel loco along here. As you can see, this is a AC route, but yeah, the DCs do run through here quite well. Just because it's got overhead doesn't mean you can't not take the diesel. Still got to post up the live stream for tomorrow too. into a forest area on signing, up on a hill base as well. So Roadmap will be on overnight our time here in Australia. Roadmap's article will probably come in around 2:30 a.m. or something like that, and then the stream's on at 4 a.m. and they'll just dribble crap from what they've done in the article. This is what I noticed. This is what shits me about the article. You know, like they do the article and then they want to go and dribble another bunch of crap about it. And pretty much, you know, the live chat is just a lot, pretty much 99% of the live chat just doesn't get recognised by Dovetail. So whatever you say on there, and because it flies through so quickly as well, it's obvious that it doesn't get recognised. But the hardcore questions that people put in there always get ignored by them and never get answered. So yeah, don't even bother asking Dovetail, when are you going to approve optimization? When are you going to finally fix the passengers problems? When are you going to finally fix, you know, this and that? All these outstanding issues that have been sitting that have been there for years and years now. You know, how are they ever going to be fixed? Because yeah, whatever you say with them, they're not going to apply to it. If they do, it's a bloody miracle. That's beautiful.